Grand rising all. No matter what time of the day, you are still rising. Today is December 1st, 2024. I just literally saw a northern flicker just fly by, which is a woodpecker. Follow your own rhythms. Don't compare yourself to other people because you're going to flow the way you need to flow. That's why you're so uniquely your way. You came to be uniquely different, to do things your way that you feel prompted to do on purpose. You're unique on purpose. We're also in a Mercury retrograde. Today's also the new moon. It happened earlier in the day in the sign, in the sky, in the sign of Ophiuchus, the constellation Ophiuchus, which I am an Ophiucan, born 12/8. I have some videos I will be posting about Ophiuchus a bit more now that we're officially in the season. And my birthday's coming up. I want to share, as this morning I woke up, I had some vivid dreams that were exposing some more of the depths of my subconscious mind. And in the dream, I was by the ocean. And I was literally on the coast of the ocean. And it was a dream with my ex. And it was helping me. And I want to say, too, in the Mayan calendar, today is the glyph of two doves just flew by. Peace. Today in the Mayan calendar is Akbal day sign, which is going into the deep, dark abyss of yourself to uncover. And we're in Mercury retrograde, so it's bringing up some parts that need to be resurfaced, which is why I was on the coast. It was almost like this part washed up from the deep, dark abyss of the ocean to the surface to be dealt with. And I woke up angry, actually. I felt it in the pit of my solar plexus area, my stomach, like, oh my gosh, ah. And then I took my dog out for a walk, and I was asking the universe, after showing my gratitude for this day, I was like, help me understand a bit more of why I was given this. And then clarity comes. As literally the clouds were moving past the sun shining on me. I turn around as the sun shines, and here comes a beautiful bald eagle. Maybe I said ego for a reason. Balancing the ego. I want to say, people always want to talk about destroying the ego, but that is also a part of you. It's about finding control and balance with it. Because you can be used to your advantage as well in moments of need when you need to stand and rise up. It can be a good ego. So everything is a choice on how you want to utilize it. But we are not destroying necessarily parts of ourselves, although like old self, yes, I get that, but maybe an aspect of your ego. You still can use your ego for a reason, for good, with proud confidence in things that you are right and just in. But the eagle, bald eagle, flew, literally felt like it was coming from the sun, because it was the moment that I turned around. And it flew literally with my dog, Lapis Lazuli, my puppy, who is also a reincarnation of my cat that died December of last year, actually. I was murdered. That's a whole story for another day. But Eagle was telling me in that moment, because I had just asked for clarity, and then the eagle came right at that moment with the sun shining, and it was like, look at this from a higher perspective. You know, we're always showing you stuff right when you need to see it. And so it was having me look at my perspective on that situation from a higher perspective, looking at all of the components, not just that one thing. Lately, there's been the rising of the divine feminine within us, that rage, that inner anger. And for me, it's been from generations. The women on both sides I was named after both of my grandmothers, actually. And I always had wondered, why was I named after both of them? It's because I came here to be born. I feel like saying venerate. I was here to clear the line and pave a new way for the divine feminine on both sides of my lineage. They had been suppressed. They had been mocked, abused, essayed by the very people that brought them into the world. And the very people that they trusted and counted on, taken advantage of, abused, ridiculed, slandered unjustly. And I came here to bring justice. My own life has a life path 11 on top of that. I decided to come back into this life as an Ophiuchus, the hidden one, the healer, the serpent bearer, to bring back up that wisdom with delight and justice. So those of you born between, I want to say 11/30 through December 17th, you're an Ophiuchus. You were born, you are not from this realm. But you came here to restore balance, to bring up the divine wisdom, and also the serpent can be used, the serpent energy can be used to heal or destroy. It's all how you want to use it. There's certain parts that need to be destroyed in my lineage, so I'm using that energy to destroy and transmute it into new energy to be used for my lineage, my children, to live a more just, balanced life with more opportunities and less hindrance, less suppression. We're different on purpose. We are what they say, natural healers. What's the other part? Eagle wanted me to look at the higher vision of all the parts of me and how that was just one speck with my ex in the dream and the damage that he caused. That was just one speck. It's not my whole life. So they were having me look at the anger and suppression and to transmute it into something different. How this is just, and I'm seeing it like looking at like a little thing and then going to do that with that. Like, that's not going to overtake all of what you have done and accomplished in this life and still yet to come. But to rest peacefully, knowing that all is going to work out, and then that anger and that frustration, and to use it and transmute it into something new. You are so loved. There's more to this, and stay tuned, subscribe, as I will be talking more about Ophiuchus because it is strong within me. Thanks for listening.